You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club. We'll go all night. I see you in the back. The mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Hello, how is everybody? Surprise! It's Michael. Hopefully you can hear me, hopefully you can see me. I've got control today. Look out! Oh, Sharon can't see the live at all. I hope that other people can see. I'll just sort of hang fire until people can see. Yep, good, Katie can see me. Excellent. Hello, everybody. It's great to see everybody today. I can see, it looks like the chat hasn't completely loaded, but I can see Candy. Hi, Candy. I can see Marisol. Hi, Marisol. Shannon's here as well. Hi, Shannon. Cindy's here. Hi, Cindy. Bianca's here. Hi, Bianca. Another Cindy. Mary. Shannon again. Sherelle. Angela. Sharon. Oh, there's me. Nadilla's here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Nadilla. Katie's here. Penny's here. Yes, hello everybody. I am here. I have control. Sami has been struck down with the flu, but I wasn't going to let that stop me from getting on and having a just totally unhinged live. We will see how it goes. Sami is, allegedly asleep upstairs. Hi Michelle, hi Kate. Endless Possibilities, I've forgotten your name. I do apologize. I don't know how to do the thunder. Hang on. Can I do the thunder icon? No, I can't. I don't have control like Sami does. Anyway, it's really great to see everybody. I'm hopeful that you can put up with my jibber jabber for around half an hour to an hour. We'll see how long we go. Sami is, like I said, she's struck down with the flu or whatever cold it was that Lachlan had last week. She's feeling really unwell. We've been to the doctor this morning and she's tried to get a hold of some serious meds for the flu, but because they're a bit different in terms of the way they prescribe meds in Australia, it's they have not, or rather she has not got what she wanted. Oh, it's a bit dark. I forgot to put a light on. I might put the light on in a second because it's a bit darker than I thought. Anyway. So yes, Sami is resting up. She's doing her best to get better, and I'm going to give her no reasons to come rushing down here and tell me to shut my gob. Well, at least we'll see anyway. So this week, for Planners Anonymous, last week was Lachlan's birthday. This week is my birthday. So we are going to do a plan with me today. I've got my planner here. I'm using the All for Fall A5, and I've got one of my favourite kits. Thank you. My birthday's Friday, so I'm preempting it really. I'm claiming a birthday week. Why not? I've got the Celebrate kit with me, and we are going to do some planning. Is my plan. Planning to plan. So that's what we're going to do. You can laugh at my ineptitude, and we will see along the way. And I think, obviously I'm a complete. Oh, thanks everybody for the happy birthdays. And happy birthday to your husband, Bianca, for Wednesday. And did I see somebody who's the same age or just a little older? Sherelle's a little older. Well, you know, with age is wisdom and experience, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I keep telling myself as the hairline disappears. So Sammy's awake. She's watching. She's just making sure I mind myself, I'm sure. So what we're going to do today, I've got some previews to show of Farmhouse Fall. I think that I don't think that the washi previews got loaded up at all. Did they, Sam? I don't think so. But I do have the other previews for Farmhouse Fall to show. And then I thought because it's shipping this week, I would revisit the previews for Starlit Stories. It's very exciting. I've actually, so Jamie's confirmed that there's no washi previews yet. So I do have the previews to show for Starlit Stories. Now I've seen that Sami has been working on the beautiful use for Starlit Stories. I pop in every now and again to see what she's working on in her design studio down here. And sometimes she leaves the screen unattended with like all sorts of beautiful pictures on it. And I can tell you that the beautiful use for Starlit Stories are just amazing. I don't know when they're due out, but they'll be out, I'd hope, soon. I don't want to put time pressure on her while she's feeling awful. But they will be out sometime soon. And they look totally gorgeous, which is really amazing. I've also made the mistake this morning of doing the... what did I do? I did the show and tell. And why I say that was a mistake is because, well, my planning abilities are pretty ordinary. And the show and tell is quite amazing what you guys have done with our planners. So we're going to see if I can create something humble but good in my own way to celebrate my birthday week. I don't know if everyone else has this problem, but I have a lot of problem writing on the left-hand side of the notebook. I think it's just because of the way my hand works. I don't know. So we'll see exactly how well we get there. Maybe I'll use some washi or something creative in that bottom left-hand corner of the page. We will see. But the great thing about it is that the kits really make it easy to make it beautiful, just like Bianca has said there. So yes, Sam, you're supposed to be asleep. I promise I won't steal thunder. Promise. Okay, so I guess probably what we'll do first. So we're going to be short and sweet today because, well, we'll see how long it takes for me to. Get through things. Yes, Starlit Stories. Let's see if I can get this to come up. So Tracy has asked a little bit about Starlit Stories shipping. Starlit? Was it Starlit or Starlight? I don't remember. What does the preview say? Hang on. Starlit. There you go. I got it wrong. So the Starlit Stories shipping. Starlit Stories shipping is going to happen this week. The kits were delayed because we'd missed something in the... What happened? You want the juice. So we found out early June that some of our washi tape, it seems, has been... like the design has been stolen and they've produced it and sold it to somebody else. So we had a bit of an argy-bargy with our supplier on it, and we've now got... I don't want to say enforceable because they're still in another country and it would cost an awful lot of money, but we've now got sturdier agreements in place around design confidentiality. We were quite upset with that. It took a little bit of time to get over, but thank you to the few people who... There are a few people who reliably send us updates when they find vendors that are selling our product. It's pretty easy to tell because we don't sell in commercial quantities to anybody. We only sell to individuals like yourselves. So when somebody arrives at a trade show with 100 copies of our washi tapes, it's pretty obvious what's happened. So yeah, we were a bit disappointed. It does happen occasionally. Usually when it happens, it's a larger discount department store that's just picked it up off the shelf and they thought that it was, a design that yeah, I know Amazon are a bit lax on those things. Usually the discount department stores are pretty quick to get them down because, their supplier has just done a disservice to them. This one was a smaller vendor at a trade show and we're still talking with her about what had happened and trying to get evidence. But it's a bit disappointing. I mean, from my perspective, I look at the hard work that Sami puts in, and the hours and hours of work that it takes to design a washi tape. And we make on the washi tapes we don't make there's not a lot of margin. I think for every washi tape we sell we make 20 cents, and the amount of time that is spent and then somebody rips you off, it's just really disheartening. So there was we were a bit upset when we found out about it. It has happened before and I'm sure it will happen again. Like Bianca said, there's a few, I think, stamp sellers on Amazon that are selling our stamps. It's difficult and disheartening. We're not selling in bulk, so we don't know how they're getting it, or we do know how they're getting it. It's a supplier that's doing the wrong thing. So there was an issue with the supplier that derailed Starlit Stories a bit. It is on the way to us now. And with Starlit Stories also are the make goods for the sticker book for Plum Blossom. So I'll be getting those out to you as best I can. I might make a few mistakes. If I do, please let me know and we'll ship you whatever it is that you need with the next kit in sequence. So that was the drama. I did want to show you the kit previews for Starlit Stories while we're here. So let's see if I can work this out. It is very disappointing, Marisol. It's Sami puts a lot of. I think a lot of people just think that a washi tape is pretty easy, but the amount of effort Sam puts into her washi tapes is incredible. So to have those stolen in that way is terrible. We do have a backup supplier who's very reliable. So we use two suppliers for our washi tapes. We use one supplier for the washi tapes that are in the kit, and a different supplier for the extra washies. So things like the Coastal Escape washi comes from a different place. The items that were stolen were the kit washi. So we do have that backup in place, which is good, that we can move to if and when we need to. And that other supplier has been with us, I think, basically from the beginning. So they're really reliable. We've had issues with stamp suppliers in the past, obviously. There is washi tape. It's just we had to wrangle with the supplier. So the washi tape is still in Starlit. I don't want to get that wrong. There's definitely washi tape in there. It's just we had to figure out with supply how that was working. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those difficult things. Like, people, if it's not physically taking bread, then it's it's difficult to rationalise. So I'm feeling a little unwell as well. I've got a herbal tea here that's going to help me get through. We'll see how it goes. Now, previews for Starlit Stories. Let's see if I can make this work. Hey, I got it. There you go. I got to move this way. Right, so here we have the welcome art card for Starlit Stories. Looks beautiful. I'm expecting Starlit Stories to ship probably, so we should receive it today or tomorrow. It takes a day to check in, and then it will be pushed out. So I would expect you'll see shipping notifications probably Thursday, but maybe Wednesday. So these are the standard stickers in Starlit Stories. The washi tapes. I'm just remembering that wide washi again. So that's a fun washi. I like the repeat that Sam's done on it. And the space books, happy days. The kit papers are amazing. I would always be too nervous to make these, but I did see somebody has made, somebody has rather dividers around with the papers for any kit really. So I think Starlit Stories, with if you happen to have one of the Under the Stars melodies. I think that would look pretty cool. So that's the standard kit for Starlit Stories. Let's have a look at the sticker book. Oh my goodness me, I'd forgotten about the planets. When this kit came up, because I'm kind of a big nerd, right? I was really hoping that there'd be lots of planets. So I was campaigning for a whole series of planets, but that's not right. It wouldn't be right in planners, and Sami did the right thing to get them just right. So, oh, that's the wrong preview. That's why it's not working. Bear with me a second. Rightio. So that's the first page of the sticker book. I like seeing these journaling swatches because, speaking personally, it helps me out make a nice layout. It helps me make a nice layout. Hi D. I think I have. It was around misdirected kits. I will double check. I thought I'd answered you. I obviously haven't. My apologies. Yes, nerds unite. I'm with you. These are some more little decorative elements. Just love them. Crystals and planets. Oh, she did include the planets. Thanks, Sam. I'm going to use those. Yeah, I like the windows too. I'm just going to put that back. I kind of like... Oh, you can't see my mouse. I like the round windows. It kind of makes me feel like it could be a mirror, or it could be like I guess a visioning board. I'm imagining that with like a nice quote written in silver pen with really nice, neat handwriting. Stuff that I couldn't do, but you know, nice and neat all the same. We've seen the planets. Oh, and the jars and the dots. They're going to be awesome for trackers. The journal book. I did not see that, D. I will double check. These washi, I'm kind of hoping that Sam finds reason to do a bonus washi pack for Starlit Stories, because personally, I really like the vertical bookshelf. I really like the I don't know what to call that. Maybe it's like textured, the one that's second from the left. I really like that look. I don't even know what to call it, but I think it's pretty amazing. I'm going to campaign on everyone's behalf for some bonus washies in some respects. I think that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, the squares. Oh, the weeks. So I've been using the weeks. Yeah, the geometric looking one. Thank you, Nadilla. That's the word I was looking for. Geometric. It was this guy here, the geometric looking one. I think it's pretty amazing. Kaleidoscope. That's another good one. Let's call it a geometric kaleidoscope. I kind of like it. Oh yeah, we got more books. So these weekly, I've been using these. So I've been creating really daggy spreads, but I'm finding these kind of pages to be very, very useful because it helps me make structure and layout where I would have none. Because I don't know about you, but I start with a blank page and I kind of get lost as to where to go. And you got to see that live in a second. And finally, we got all the... Oh, I haven't used those, but there's a happy birthday. Perfect. Do I have a happy birthday in this one? I've got with me pink lemonade. Let's hope there's happy birthday, because I can use that and wish myself happy birthday. Oh, there is. Excellent. Right, so that's the sticker book for Starlit Stories. Let's have a quick look at the paper pack. I took the meaning of amazing job anyway, D. I got ya. I feel like I'm Snoop Dogg narrating the kits, in that I've got kind of the feeling and the gist, but I don't have any of the technical vernacular. Nicole, I'm going to write that down on my today list so that I don't forget you. Because I agree. Right, so the paper pack for Starlit Stories. I feel like this is the additional papers. The file just says paper pack. I feel like it's the additional papers. Oh yeah, there's the kaleidoscope geometric design. That's the winner. I think that one needs to be something. Here we have, ooh, I'm imagining that could be like cut in half and you could do something horizontally across the page with that. That would be kind of neat. And you could have it like extend the spread. And then there's the specialty papers. So that is, I think, Nicole, I have fixed that. I think I tried to send you a draft order. So maybe check your spam and see if there's an invoice waiting for payment. It'll have weird items that say Starlit Stories on it, but I will have priced it down for you to the subscription cost. So that is the previews for Starlit Stories. Let's see if I can turn that off successfully. Hooray. We're cooking with gas here. Right. So now I also wanted to show Farmhouse Fall, because it's kind of, that's the kit that's, so sorry, before we go to Farmhouse Fall, Starlit Stories, it says sold out. I can fix that. I know how to fix that, Nicole. I will do that once I'm off the live. I will fix it. It's been a tough month. I'm apologizing for all of my email mishaps, but I know how to fix it. I know exactly how to fix that. I gotcha. Right, so Starlit Stories, like I said earlier, I'm expecting that to ship this week. It's on its way to us, pardon me, after some delays thanks to Washi. And I'm expecting Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Probably Thursday, actually. I reckon Thursday is the safest bet in terms of when that will ship, because it needs to... So the process at the warehouse, it arrives. They then physically check and inspect every item, which is very good because it rules out most of the errors. So they'll check the barcodes and make sure that they match up with pictures and those kind of things. They'll count them as well, which is important. Then they shelve them for us and then they can ship those orders. It's a little bit convoluted, but it's a whole lot better than the last warehouse who lost stock and miscounted things and all that sort of stuff. So it's a blessing. And I actually just random thought while we're talking about the warehouse, I saw in the Facebook group while I was getting show and tell together that somebody had ordered something on the, I want to say the 19th of July and arrived by the 27th. And they were in Sweden or Finland. I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I know that I think the UK is even a little bit quicker. And I think that the US were averaging about 9 days. It seems to be about 9 days to me here as well, which is real great. So the question from Marianne about rewards points. There we are. So I will double check what the rules are, but I think it has a 12-month expiry date on those reward points. So I'm sure it's one of those ones where, so we're just using an off-the-shelf app, but we do have some capability of putting rules in place. I think that the way it works is that you've got, as long as there's activity within 12 months, your points will continue to be on. Laurie's going to have her granddaughter in a kit. That's going to be amazing. Does she know, or are you doing it as a surprise? I mean, either way, it's going to be cool, but yeah, I like it. Alrighty. Yeah, shipping is getting good. Now, occasionally, so the way that the shipping is selected, I get a screen with a whole bunch of random letters, like it'll say shipping B6 or shipping D1 or shipping A5. And depending on the country, different codes mean different postal services. She's 6. Oh, that'll be fun. So I'm just kind of flying blind, although I think I have worked out how to send it by USPS for the US, how to send it by Canada Post, how to send it by Royal Mail, and how to send it by Australia Post, which are the main ones that's important. We're still having trouble with outlying US areas, so Alaska is a problem at the moment, as is Hawaii, which is a little disappointing because the previous suppliers had always just been able to send to them very easily, but the current warehouse is not. We'll try. All right, so I want to show now some previews for Farmhouse Falls. There we are, we got the leaves. So Farmhouse Fall is coming. This is the kit that's currently selling. It's the kit that most people are going to be resubscribed to on the 1st, which is tomorrow. I'm going to show again the previews again. Starlit was the one that was billed on the 1st of June. That's correct. Sunflowers and Sunshine was May. And Coastal was April. Pink Lemonade was March. Pretty Posy was February, maybe? No. What was February? February was Plum Blossom, and Pretty Posy was January. So Farmhouse Fall is going to be billed the 1st of August. I almost said the 1st of July. Can you believe that? So for most people, it's already been billed for some people. So we made a change on the website. You will notice when you go to your account tab, Peach Promenade was July. Thank you, Jamie. So you will notice when you go to your account page on the website, there is a notes section under the orders. So in that notes section, we've just added in from about halfway through Peach Promenade's billing cycle forward, a little note that says the name of the kit. We can't yet get that to manifest into a really beautiful picture, but it's a step, and it's at least better than not knowing exactly what kit you've been billed for, which can be difficult to keep track of. I totally appreciate that. So let's have a look at the kit previews for Farmhouse Fall. So we're going to start with the art card. I'm a redhead, so I'm a sucker for redheads, and she looks like she's got a nice hot brew of pumpkin spiced latte or something like that, and looks like she's going to have a great time in fall. I like it. And I think Sam has gushed enough over Australia's lack of fall colour, but I've always it's just one of those things that you romanticize about, right? Like the autumn leaves and the lovely, I'm off center, the autumn leaves and the kind of the fall aesthetic. I think it's really great. Hi, Katie. Sami is off sick. So yes, it's upside down week, and I've taken over. So here, that's the art card for Farmhouse Falls. Let's have a look at the kit stickers. The pumpkins are cute as pie. We've got a pickup truck. We've got some more pumpkins in a stack. We've got the little bouquet, I guess you would call it. So there's just a lot of fall cuteness in those stickers. So the kit papers, oh my gosh, I'd forgotten about this scene. I kind of want to make that into a tapestry and put it on my wall. It just looks really lovely. I haven't looked at these properly, and it looks like she's made heart-shaped leaves. She's a clever chicken, isn't she? Oh yeah, and I do remember this one. This is the last paper in the kit. Is got the photographs. Lovely. And the specialty papers for this month are a vellum and acetate. The vellum looks like it's got, I want to say, like, it almost looks like what do you call it when you press? Do you call it a press when you press flowers? It does look like a great wedding venue. Yeah, how cool would that be? So I want to say it's like one of those pressed, not flowers, leaves things. Lovely. So that's the kit. Let's move on to the sticker book. Yeah, that vellum is pretty cool. I like it a lot. So the sticker book for Farmhouse Fall, I've got to open that so we can show through them. Sam was like, you don't know how to run it, Michael. You're going to struggle. And she was right. I am struggling, but we're getting there. So the first page of the sticker book, again, has that really lovely journaling card. I know that some people aren't a fan. I personally like it because it makes my plans look, or makes my book look a bit more interesting than just kind of random scrawl all over the place. The back of the truck with the pumpkins in it looks like we're off to the pumpkin patch for some pumpkin picking. Yeah, it's good. So Katie's catching up on the washi. So there was an issue with the washi being with the washi for some older kits and some newer kits as well, particularly Coastal Escape. Somebody had knocked off our design and was selling it So we had to read the riot acts to our supplier, and that caused a little delay with a few things. Yeah, Penny's got it. So yeah, the hedgehog. Where is the hedgehog? That was in the last page. Ooh, I can tell this was about... So Sami about 6 weeks ago started asking for cinnamon scrolls. I wonder why. Yeah, I'm definitely a little sick, but I'm powering through. Here are the pumpkins and the window scenes. Oh, I like that daybed. I only just realised it was a daybed. Silly me. And then we've got the weekly layouts. So we're going to start with the wedding venue scene. Oh, look at those leaves. So this thing is going to look great. I'm sure that some people still have, like me, they're all for fall A5 kicking around. So this kit will look amazing with it. And it does also tie in really well with Peach Promenade. So if you want to mix and match kits, this is a great pairing to do it with. Now, sometimes these washies are interpretations of the kit washies. We will see. I don't know. I haven't seen the kit washies yet. I don't want to make promises either way. We've then got the just the normal boxes, and obviously, finally, the page. All right. Yeah, this is definitely a kit to upgrade for everything, I think. So we're going to have a look at the additional paper pack now. So first off, we've got this gorgeous fall leaves design with that sort of standard... Is it a gingham? Is it a plaid? I don't know. It's one of those. That on the back looks lovely. Ah, now I remember Sami talking about this. This is one of her more clever ideas. So this is... And that's saying something because she has a lot of clever ideas. So I think her vision is that these can all be cut into small squares, should you choose, that you could either use as cards or you can use as like inspiration cards through your planner, in your melody, those kind of things. Terrific idea. And little pumpkin. Are they muffins? Are they scones? Who knows? And then, of course, another copy of the vellum acetate. So there we are. That is Farmhouse Fall. I think that kit is just a stunner. I mean, you know, I'm totally biased, but what a great kit. So let's just have a look at that cover again. So Farmhouse Falls, it will be the next kit you'll be being billed for in July, if you've not been already built. So the window officially starts at 9:13 p.m. on the 27th. Why 9:13 p.m? I don't know, because it was the time that I changed it over the first time, and now I'm stuck changing it over at 9:13 p.m. every month. Didn't think about that too much, did I? If I ever need an early night's sleep, too bad. Not on the 27th. All right. So I'm just going to take a slurp of my iced tea. It's definitely iced tea, people. I know it looks like wine, but is not. We'll see how we go. All right. So the other thing I wanted to do today was I'm going to... Yeah, 9:13. I don't know why. I'm going to do a demo. Or should we do show and tell first? I want to do a demo first because if I do show and tell first, I'm going to get really disheartened about my own abilities and my own handwriting. Righto. So let's get cooking, shall we? Let's see if I know how this works. Ah, there we are. It's my hand. Have I done a manicure today specifically for this? No. Did I cut my nails? Yes, I did. Rightio. So it is my birthday week. So I have the Celebrate kit. I really wish that I could do one of those really cool tears, but I don't think I've got that ability. Let's not kid ourselves. So we are going instead to start with some washi, and then I'm going to divide the page. Maybe I'll divide the page first. So Nikki's asked, will the paper packs be available separately? For Farmhouse falls, they will be afterwards, but it's best to, if you want them to subscribe. The standard kit ones will always go with the standard kit. We only sell them separately if there's a miscount in there. Yeah, I know I can just tear the paper. I feel like that's like a level of expertise that I do not yet have. You'll understand when I start drawing. So I pinched a whole bunch of stuff from Sam's collection of things to help me. Because, like I said, don't know what I'm doing. And I've just pinched a whole bunch of... She gets a lot of competitor stuff as well. So we've got some Simply Gilded things here, and we've got some... Oh, it's all Simply Gilded things. Anyway, I've obviously pinched from her Simply Gilded box. So I've got some ideas about how I'm going to use those. Mainly because I was looking for a stencil and I couldn't find one. But there you go. That's what we've got. And I was thinking the mountainscape looks cool, but not for this spread. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide up my page so that I can put... thanks, Hell. I'm going to divide up the page so I can put... You're going to see an awful lot of bald man head here. I'm going to divide up my page so I can put... Oh, I hope it's not blurry. Is it blurry? Let's try. It should focus. Let's see. I'm going to divide up my page so I can put in... what am I putting in? I'm going to put in some really lovely big squares so that I can put in the whole week on this double pager. Let's see how that goes. My plan, by the way, is to rub off the lines at the finish. So I'm using one of Sam's rulers here, and the thing I like about this ruler is it's a little bit like the Ultimate Planning Tool in that it has a halfway point marked as 0 and then it extends out from there. So it makes it easy to work out the center point, which is kind of cool. Oh, I've totally mucked that up. Oh well. We're going to go with Wabi Sabi, which is, if it's mucked up, don't worry about it. That's right, isn't it? Somebody can tell me if that's right or not. Alrighty, what are we thinking for the halfway point here? Let's go about 8 and 8. There we are. Got one there. And we want one about there. They totally do not line up. How did I mess that up? I messed that up so badly. Fortunately, the dot grid has me saved here. Right. A Bujo influencer. Let's not go too far, Katie. Let's not go too far. Oh gosh. I don't know if there's an eraser in here, but we'll find out. Alright. So, we've got 4 boxes there. Let's tidy this guy up a little bit. Perfect. Righto, we got 4 boxes there. No surprises. We're going to go with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, I should mention, in the stash, I've also grabbed the Celebrate sticker book because it has a bunch of stickers in here that I wanted to use. It's got birthday stickers, those kind of things, which I thought was pretty festive for my birthday. So we're going to embellish with that a little bit later. But for now, I'm actually going to grab the wide washi and I'm going to tidy up. Ooh, a coffee-inspired theme. I can tell you, I agree with you. I'm not a coffee person at all. I'm more an iced tea kind of guy. But I do know that there's something coffee on the list. Yeah, I agree, Karen. Celebrate the imperfections. We're going to roll with it. I'm embracing imperfection and saying it's good enough. I'm going to use this for my week. And that's all we need. Rightio, so we've got the wide washi from the Celebrate kit. So there are still Celebrate kits in the store. This kit goes really beautifully for any kind of occasion, be it birthday or... It is iced tea. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm too sick to have any kind of other beverage. There we are. There's the end. Oh, this is the problem. I cut my nails and now my powers of peeling up washi tape edges is have disappeared. There we go. All right. So my birthday is Friday. So we're going to put... Oh, that's poor planning. I need a knife or a pair of scissors. Oh, these are fancy looking scissors. I wonder if I'm allowed to use them. The first trick of the scissors is knowing how to unlock them. Oh, there we are. Yeah, the whole house is sick. Lachlan is still home. Indy, I think, is going to be sick tomorrow. She had a cough this morning as I was dropping her off. So we'll see. All right, we're just going to cut this guy here so we get a nice square edge again. Edge of a metal ruler. Oh, that's inspired thinking, Heather. I'm going to do that for this one. All right. So we're going to line this up. Perfect. Metal ruler. Oh no, they're not in Sammy's hiding spot. Oh, I got one here. Two. I got two here. There we go. Ha! Look at that. Here I am like a goose cutting with scissors. Alright. Back away you go, scissors. Under the sticker book. Yes, thank you. Oh, yes, thank you. Rightio. So we've got that laid out. I was going to use... I know it's a little bit unconventional, but I'm going to go with the pink lemonade stickers. Mainly because I like pink. Pink is my favourite. I think I'm going to go with the pink and green that are foiled for my day headers. Rightio, and we've got a bunch of messy pen marks there, but that's okay. We're going to put a sticker on it. It'll be fine. Rightio, so, let's see. I need something at the top, don't I? What do we got for the top? We'll get there later. So we've got, it's a kit mashup. I'm learning from the best, Katie. You guys are constant sources of inspiration. We're going to go with Monday. This will be, should we go horizontal? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Or we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? So many decisions here. I don't know if I'm qualified for this. Let's go with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Habits. Rightio. So that makes this Wednesday. Friday would logically be over here. What are we? 3 dots from the top. I do like the dots. They're very handy. I feel like that's probably why they were designed. What was your mashup, Shannon? I want to know, did I see it in a show and tell, or have I not seen it in a show and tell yet? Or do I have just a terrible memory? All possibilities. Wednesday, Thursday. Friday we've done, which leaves Saturday. There's a mashup opportunity happening right this very minute, and Sunday. Rightio. So there we go. We've got our plan outline kind of happening. I like it. I have seen... now, my birthday is Friday, and on Friday I'm going to celebrate with a wine, but not a rosé. So we're going to go off program here. We're going to turn this guy upside down, and we're going to use it as a template. Let's go. I'll get my purple pen. Go over there for a second, please. Sticker book. We're going to trace around here as neatly as we can. Whoops. Oh no, it moved. All right. We're still there. Excelente. Rightio. There is my wine for Friday. And now I can reuse this later. How good is that? Rightio. I'm sure that's not the intended use, but those die cuts, they're thick enough. It works. Yeah, I like the idea. I was thinking of making funky squares and things with these shapes, but I couldn't work out how to make it work. So we'll do that next time when I've had a bit more practice. Rightio. So we've got our wine bottle for Friday. We're going to get a happy birthday sticker. I saw a happy birthday sticker. There's one here. We might do the happy birthday sticker after. Yeah, let's do it after. I'm going to go to Sam's collection of pens and we're going to colour that guy in. Alright, so I've got myself a Tombow. I think these ones work. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the go. That's the go. Now I have done lots of colouring in under Lachlan's supervision, usually of Mr. Grouper, and he is a harsh taskmaster. If it's even slightly off, it's rejected and sent to the bin. So, however, these pens behave an awful lot differently to the Crayola pens that I'm experienced with. Maybe I should have just gotten the Crayola pens. That would have been an awful lot better, wouldn't it? I feel like when I'm doing these, Sam, just a note for later, for production, we need to adjust the position of the forward-facing camera so that I'm not showing my baldness all the time. Rightio. So there's my wine for my birthday, and I'm going to slap a happy birthday sticker over the top, which is clear with silver writing. Or should we go with celebrate? No, we're going to go with happy birthday. Rightio. Happy birthday. Beautiful. I think Sammy's upstairs watching, but she might be asleep. I'm hoping she's asleep, actually. But, you know, who really knows? Rightio. Now, something else I wanted to do was in this book. Should be doing this on camera. Yeah, I'm hoping she's asleep. Let's be honest. Let's see. Can I throw one of those in? Maybe. Oh yeah, we've got streamers and things to embellish. Great. All right, we'll come back to that. I like the idea of making my plan first and then decorating afterwards. There are a few very important things that I need to make note of today. So I'm going to put a call out box in to help me do that and help me keep track of it. Perfect. Now you think these are things for today and or tomorrow. I don't really have a timeline in mind for those. So I'm just going to chuck this guy right there. Rightio. Whoops. Okay, so those things are... Am I going to stick with purple? Yeah, let's stick with purple. So the first thing is Starlit. Tracking. The second thing, I made a cheat sheet earlier. Oh yeah, I've got a new place called... Oh, that's embarrassing. I've forgotten their name. There's a new group of people we're working with to help me do Facebook ads. Magnitude. I've got to pre-read a whole bunch of things, so we're doing that. And the third important thing I've got to do this week Oh, actually, there's 4. 3 is address change people. And the 4th thing is project fish. In my newfound passion for fish keeping, I've discovered that there are some things that can't be bought in Australia, and I'm trying to find them and bring them in and sell them to fish shops. See how that goes. Anyway, so that's that. Now, today, thank you. You're all so generous and kind. Radio. Let's see. 1A makes Sammy feel better. Well, Sammy's got a rest, so I've just got to be hands off there. Now, let's start with the most important day of the week. Let's be honest, it's my birthday. Not sure if I'm really loving what I did with the pink, the purple and the silver. It's alright, we're going to embellish. We're going to throw one of these guys on there. Eat the cake. That's what we're doing. Eat the cake. Perfect. And then let's go with hooray. And I'm going to pick this pink one. So when we did these books, I was really excited about the idea of a Celebrate book because, and I know it's pink centric, makes Sammy a hot alcoholic drink. She would be keen on a Bailey's, I reckon, but I don't know how she's going to feel about milk, so maybe not. Rightio. So there's a few things I need to do on my birthday. We need to make a cake. We need to run a bath. And we need to drink wine. There we are. Happy early birthday. Well, thank you. Rightio. So today is Monday. We've got a few things to do Monday. We've got... Sammy had the doctor earlier this morning. We've done that already. So I can go with... do you put times or do you put things to do? I kind of sometimes put times and sometimes put things to do because I don't necessarily have fixed times. Interesting. Right, so Monday we've got Sammy Doctor. We've also got the YouTube Live. We're doing that right now. It feels good to be ticking off our list already. Let's see. What else do we need to do today? Oh, all of those things, don't I? All right, good. We can put a decorative sticker in there. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Oh, I'm supposed to write it so I can give it a big tick. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these dots. Can I tick those dots? Oh no, they're not the kind of tickables, are they? I like to cross them off. Is that not a done thing? No, groceries are... Well, I did some groceries today, but groceries day will be Wednesday. And then Indy has... what does Indy have on Wednesday? Oh, on Wednesday, Indy has Drama Club. On Thursday, Indy has choir. I misspelt that. Oh well, it's just my messy handwriting. Nobody will know. Indy has choir. And then both kids have the dentist. And it's very exciting. It's fish day. Well, depending on everybody getting better. Because Lachlan got his fish tank for his birthday last week. I don't have a fish. Do I have a fish somewhere? Do I have a fish? No, we don't have a fish. That is a real bummer. And I've worked out what I'm going to do at the top too. I'm going to have to draw a fish. I'm experienced at drawing a fish. I've drawn many fish for Lachlan, so I think I can nail that. Alright, we're going to go with the Celebrate 15mm sticker over the top. I don't know where Mermaid Shores is. I grabbed these. Oh, there's one in Dreamcatcher Chaser. There is, that's true. I don't know where Sammy's got her kits. I know where they are in my room, and I borrowed these from my collection. I get an extra copy mailed to us, and I use that copy for any kind of if anyone's got 1 or 2 items missing, we can use the copy that I've got, which is okay until 2 or 3 people have the same thing missing, and then it's a big problem. Now I kind of placed the hooray prematurely, didn't I? Can I peel that off? Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to draw my own fish. I'm going to have to make a big cake by the sounds. You know what? Can we do this? Or actually, no, I won't use all 3. That'd be silly. Can we very gently peel the bottom part of this off? Maybe. Do I have a birthday cake sticker? If I have one, I'll do that. I think that's a stellar idea. Hey Tracy, I'm doing all right. I'm running a plan with us today because Sammy is not well, and I figured since it's my birthday, I was going to take the opportunity to connect with everybody, say hello, and you can all experience the joys of a newbie planner. Right, well, I'm not 100% happy with that, but I don't mind it, so that's okay. Some undo. Oh. There's probably some of that here, that magical stuff, but I do not know where. Right, fish day. We're going to have to draw Lachlan's fish. He's very specific. We start with, actually we've got the wrong colour pen. We start with black. We're going to go with 2 eyes, and then these eyeballs, and then we've got a face, and a big smile, and a little tongue, and then the fish has a body, and a fish tail, of course, and he has 2 eyebrows, a big fin on the top, and then he has 1 hand and a second hand. Alright, and now we're going to grab some orange. And we will colour him in very gently orange. Now this is supposed to be orange and yellow, but I don't think he'll mind too much. I just have to make sure I don't colour in his eyes, because then he will mind and I'll be the worst dad ever. This fish's name is Mr. Grouper, and it is Lachlan's absolute favourite. And the fish we are buying is going to be a goldfish, and Lachlan has decided to call it Mr. Grouper, which means no pressure on keeping this thing alive. And then we're going to add some little embellishing details. There we are. Beautiful. He'll be very happy with my effort, I feel. And we're even going to colour his tongue in pink. It is something out of Bubble Guppies, Nadilla. Good catch. Right, so that's Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. What are we going to do Saturday and Sunday? Yeah. Alright, what did I have? Now, I actually have... Oh no, I've lost my thing. There it is. So, I've got the Ultimate Planner tool here because there are some things that I need to get on fish getting day, and I don't want to make the mistake of getting the wrong things, or rather forgetting something. So we're going to use, oops, that was not the right sticker. We're going to use this guy here to make sure that we've got it. Oh, actually, no, we'll put it here. I do like this asymmetrical approach. I think it's kind of cool. So we're going to use the markings here for checkboxes and markings for checkboxes and lines to help me create the shopping list, because there were precisely 3 things that we needed. And Sami has provided this wonderful little template with 3 things on it. So that was the Ultimate Planner tool. Where are we? That was the Ultimate Planner tool from the Coastal Escape release. So I've just used the little stencil section. So we're going to grab our pen, and the 3 things that we want are goldfish, fish food. I mean, you would hope I wouldn't forget that, but chances are. And we also need to get something called a dither fish, which is like a smaller fish that we want to put in the tank so that it's not just the couple of goldfish on their own. It'll help add to the overall ecosystem that we're creating. I'm thinking a white cloud, but we'll see what they've got available. Rightio, so that's the Thursday list. Indy's Choir, Dentist and Fish Day. Excellent. Is Sami going big for Christmas this year? Oh, I'm very tempted. Very tempted, but she's unwell. I don't want to do that to her. There are some very exciting Christmas plans. Thanks, Katie. Thank you for your wishes. You grab some rest. I know it is quite late for you. Rightio. Yes, I don't want to overstep my bounds on what I can say. Sam is being called. Don't know how to stop that. Pardon me a second. Decline. There we go. Right, so Saturday, I've got big plans on Saturday. I've got some Harry Potter Lego that I haven't built, and I'm going to make that. So we're just going to say Saturday all day is Harry Potter Lego. Should I have a fun sticker? Yeah, we are. We're going to use the Celebrate book. We'll figure out... Oh yeah, let's go with balloons. It's my birthday. Why would we not go with balloons? Good night, Hal. Now, do we have a mini building stickers? Building something. Probs not. No. However, we can go with fun letters. Let's do that. So all day Saturday is just Lego. So we're just going to go with Lego. Because why not? It's my birthday. I got Harry Potter Lego to build. That's what's happening. L-E-G for great. This is where I need to find out where Sami stashed the tweezers that got sent her way. Lego, because they would be very handy for these. If you've got tweezers, I'm just going to say it right now. I highly recommend them if you're playing with these letters because they're a pain. I've got an O. There we are. Lego day. Perfect. Sunday. What are we doing Sunday? Probably have family over for celebrations. I don't know if my mum's watching, but if she is, Mum, come over Sunday and we'll celebrate my birthday. Pot roast. Oh, that'd be good. I'm going to go with which of these cupcakes looks the nicest for my birthday. How about that one? Are we going to do a quirky angle? Yeah, we're going to do a quick... No, we're not. We're going to go straight. Mrs. Shoot, the Celebrate sticker book is a good one. I like it a lot. What am I going to gift to myself? Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. Tuesday is looking a bit bare. We don't have much on for Tuesday other than just work, which is fine. Work needs to get done. Work does need to get done. Now, the other thing that I wanted to put in here was I want to start getting a bit more proactive with my some of my habits. So we're going to put in a nice little habit tracking space in here. An iPad Pro. That is a great gift for yourself. I don't think I've got an iPad Pro already. It's a bit old, but I don't think I need a new one. Right, so we're going to call this Health and Wellness. I need something behind that or it's not going to stand out. Well, I haven't been cycling for a while, Karen. It's a bit of a problem, and that's why I'm trying to kickstart here. I'm trying to kickstart health and wellness stuff. Because, to be honest, I'm feeling a bit lethargic. And I feel like I need a kickstart. And this is the chance, I think. Are they going to stand out on that? Probably not. I'll put that one back. Ah, the pinks will do that. Perfect. Hello, Nina. Yeah, I'm adding fitness. This is going to be my tracker, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my idea is that I will write in each column, I will write what I did for that respective element with the idea that by the end of the week we've done 7 things in cardio and in strength. Or we might just call it health and wellness. But I want to make sure I'm doing something at least positive, and I feel like this is going to be a good way of keeping myself accountable. So we'll put health on one side, wellness on the other, and we'll see if that gives me the kick that I need. Or should we call it health and exercise? Let's call it health and exercise. That's a bit more explicit and therefore I've got less excuses, right? Right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Great. I'm going to write what we do there. I'm going to grab my little tool here, and we're going to put a line under each one so I can write it each day. Yeah, let's see. I feel like I make this deal with myself every week. I feel like that's most people's experience when they're trying to start exercise or be healthy again. They have the deal with themselves each week. The question is, at what point will it become real? Rightio. So now I'm just going to embellish a little bit, I think, with a few stickers to keep it a bit cheery and remind myself that I need to have a fun time. We're going to put a little birthday there. What have we got? Something fun. Oh, streamers. Streamers are always lots of fun. Let's put some streamers out. So we're going to select maybe a couple of the stars first. Make it a really nice week. Don't want to be too chaotic, and we also don't want to be too neat. Oh, that's a big sticker. I didn't realize that was that big. All right, and let's go with, oh, maybe this stream. That's a fun one. Oh, you can't see. My apologies. And we're going to put a streamer right there. Excellent. I have heard that too. 21 days to create a habit and only 3 to 5 to break it. I think it's just all mental fortitude, right? We'll see. All right, now I'm just going to tidy up my lines and then we're done, I think. So I had originally planned to just erase them, but now I'm thinking I might use this 5mm washi. I think that's going to look just lovely. And if I can, there we are. There's my metal ruler. Oh yeah, that's the business. Thank you. I think you're all being far too kind. As I fumble my way through a planner. Alrighty. Oh, ADHD folks might not be able to form habits at all. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that, did I? It's all right. Katie, I've had a lot of time to watch and observe everybody else making amazing layouts. So I am taking inspiration from everybody else that I watch. Rightio. So there is my finished birthday week layout. And I don't know how long that took. Maybe half an hour, maybe an hour. But it was fun. I think I got some really great mindfulness benefits out of it just from getting down and dirty and creating with my hands. And I've got a structured week in place. So happy days. Well, happy birthday for Saturday, Nina. I hope it's a great day. I hope you're planning on eating a lot of cake. All right. So that is the plan with me. I hope you've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun. Can I find it? There it is. And if anyone needs some Celebrate items, obviously they're available in the shop. You may already have some, but yeah. Now, the last thing that I've got to do today is show and tell. Let's see if I can remember. I made the show and tell slide deck at 5 a.m. this morning. So like, what's that? 7 hours ago, 8 hours ago. We'll see if I remember. I do remember being very, very inspired by show and tell. So let's see what we've got. Oh, I did ask Sam a lot of questions. I didn't ask how to go forward for the next slide. Oh, there it is. That's lucky. Today is, in fact, Monday the 31st, and we're all sick. So today's show and tell starts with some memory keeping from Kelly. Now this was, I think, Kelly's son's wedding, and she's just done some memory keeping afterwards with Rejuvenate, which matched the colour scheme of her son's wedding. Thanks so much, Candy. You have a good night's sleep, and yes, fingers crossed we'll all get better soon. So Kelly's used Rejuvenate here, which matched the colour scheme of her son's wedding. It looked like a fantastic day. Everyone looked super happy, and congratulations to the happy couple. So here we've got a cover page using the Coastal Escape kit done by Michelle. Jess, I'll get to your question in a second. I'm expecting Peach Promenade sort of end of August. Is it at this point? So this is the Coastal Escape cover page from Michelle. Sherelle has done a really lovely weekly layout. I couldn't figure out which kit this was, Sherelle, but I did see little swatches of the Fierce washi, so I just attributed it to Fierce, and in fact there's Fierce washi all through the middle. Silly me, I should have looked at the whole thing rather than just the edges. It's what happens at 5 a.m. So we've got a new member, Alexandra Majowska. I've totally butchered your last name, Alexandra. I apologise, but you've got a really lovely sticker folder here using Into the Wild, and it looks like you've put some stamps from the Into the Wild kit on it as well. Looks lovely. Sylvie has created a really great weekly layout here, featuring obviously not Under the Stars. Did I not put the picture in? I didn't. I think I didn't put the picture in. That's my bad, Sylvie. It says overlay locked. Hang on, unlock. Yeah, I think I got the wrong picture. My apologies. Tamika has done a couple of layouts here. So the first layout from Tamika is a Coastal Escape layout. I love that there's a lot of really clear writing space. This was one of those ones when I was doing it, I thought to myself, oh, wouldn't it be great if I could create a layout that looked as good as that. I don't think I succeeded, but Tamika, this is just incredible, constant inspiration. And I think you're using for both of these, the inspiration page and the layout, I think that's the Coastal Escape kit plus the journaling kit plus maybe the... oops, I think I've done something. Have I messed this up? No, I don't know. I think you've used the kit plus the journaling kit plus the extra washi from the special release. So it looks lovely. Oh, Sherelle, I'm sorry, I've misattributed. I know Katie's gone, but I really enjoyed reading this quote that she's put as her daily dose of inspiration in her Serenity Planner, and it features also the Serenity washi in there. So Diana Gable has created a really lovely weekly spread featuring pink lemonade. I love what she's done with the dots. That was what I was trying to do with the dots when I was thinking about creating some bullet points. I think it's really clever. And I love that you've got the minis spread through as well. Sylvie has another layout here with Huggy Life. And I think in the post she even called it Huggy Life, so it seems that my vernacular is catching on. Really lovely layout there. Looks like a fun week ahead. Now, Bianca, we need to talk because this is just incredibly incredible. You had this one and there was a couple of others. I think we've got another couple as well, but you've done a really great spread here with Coastal Escape. Love the colours, love the way that you've put the mandala effect in. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Tamika has set up her planner with her melody planner with some of the beautiful U's. And again, just a full layout there with Coastal Escape. I left in the inspiration card from Rhoda because I just can't get over how well those beautiful U's, or how good rather they look in the kits. I feel like oh yeah, that's my fault. All right. We've worked out what I've been doing. I've been clicking the mouse wheel and it's making it smaller. My apologies. Another layout here from Tamika using Rejuvenate. Looks like a wonderful self-care week, and I think self-care and relaxation is certainly next on my to-do list. I think my voice is going to be had it. Oh, Josette has made a lovely tumbler. I wasn't sure what kit this was. I think it's all for fall. I think it is. And it looks like it's one of those plastic tumblers that you put the paper in. And if that is what it is, it just looks fantastic. Good job, Josette. Yes, and here's Bianca using the beautiful U's again to create a just splendid layout. I really enjoy the colours that you've put across. I'm not sure if they're washi or if they're a pen, but it looks fantastic and really great effect. Oh, pardon me. It's my iced tea, Jess. I'm doing my best to show that it's not wine. Definitely not wine. It's iced tea. And then another one from Bianca using the beautiful U's. And I think this one and Rhoda's, this is the reason I left Rhoda's in, is I really enjoyed the hexagon effect that you've used. I think it's really cool and just lovely to look at. And then I think this is the last one. This is a stamping layout from Alexandra. And she said that this is the first time that she used stamps. So good on you for getting in and giving it a try. I think it looks just lovely. So that is the end of the show and tell. All right. I don't know how to get out of show and tell. I've done something wrong. There we are. We're out. We're out of show and tell. Mission was successful. So I think I've answered questions along the way. If I haven't, we'll just leave the stream on for another few moments, and then we can call it a wrap. But I've had a lovely time with you all. It's been great to connect. I don't get onto the live as often as I should. And I've done my best to not drop thunder. In fact, I don't think I've dropped thunder. Maybe that in itself is thunder. And I'm out of wine. No, I don't have any wine, but I do have this iced tea. This is elderberry and rose and hibiscus iced tea. It's quite lovely, and because it was a little bitter. I'm not really a tea drinker, but I liked it. So I've added in simple syrup to make it a little sweeter. So simple syrup is just equal parts sugar and water. You boil it until it dissolves, and then you add. So I added like a dash of simple syrup. Bianca has a question. What was your question, Bianca? The only thunder that I'll drop is that the Christmas release is going to be really cool. Is it normal for the front of a melody to be bubbly? So good question. So melodies can get a little bubbly. Sam talks about them as how do I show this? Sam talks about them as if they're a pair of shoes, I guess. So sometimes the melody can be that's falling. Stuff's falling out. It's falling out everywhere. I'm going to be in trouble. So sometimes the melody can, when you first get it, appear a little bubbly. The best way of resolving that, a bit like if you get a pair of shoes and they're kind of a bit misshapen, is to actually put stuff in it in a shoes case, put your feet in it, or put those shoe stalks, the big timber things that look like feet. Anyway, you obviously wouldn't do that with melody. There'd be no point putting feet in, but filling it out and then letting it sit with items in it filled out is going to resolve most of those issues. So some of them, I don't have one, Some of them end up looking a little worse than others, but mostly they'll be okay. And it's mostly just because it's artificial leather, it's PU leather. It's just a little bit like any other thing that made out of PU leather. Sometimes it can take a bit of it can be a little misshapen, but you can push it out by having it kind of, or allowing it to form around it, if that makes sense. So yeah, Sam's advice is chunk it up, fill it out, let it sit, and most of those issues will resolve. I mean, they are handmade, so there are some margins of error in that, but mostly they should be fixed. And then for Christmas release, I don't want to say when, because I don't want to put undue pressure. We are aiming to have things with our production place in August, and then we would probably start, once we understand costs, start the pre-sale. We want to we know that there's 4 weeks production, and then it's about a week or two to get to people, so we're going to try our best to make sure that it gets to you by the start of October. We don't want it to be any later than that. We are using our most reliable suppliers for this Christmas release, so we're very confident in the timelines. We're not going to go with anyone who we're worried about from a time point of view. Yes, so the digital kits, Nina's asked about any new digital kits on the way. There are some new digital kits on the way. Again, I don't know the time. This last week, Sam being unwell has thrown those plans out a little bit. I think her plan was to have a couple of kits up her sleeves and then move on to digitals. But I don't think, because she's been unwell, I don't think she's made as much progress there as possible, as she'd hoped. She has made obviously as much as possible because she's been unwell. But I do know that there are a bunch of digitals that are in the wings waiting. I just don't know the timeline on those. All right. Well, again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for persisting with me and helping me create my birthday week spread. I feel like if I can do that with a Bujo, with a blank page, then anybody can. I think it's still a bit ugly compared to some of your wonderful creations that we saw in Show and Tell. But I'm happy with it. It's going to do my week well, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that was all I had for today. It's been great hanging out with you all, and we will, once I figure out where to do here's the end, we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody. Thanks for the birthday wishes.